Hello friends, my name is Molly. Thank you so much for joining me for this video, and today I'm going to be sharing the best yoga YouTube teachers. Those are the ones that I personally use and actively practice with, so I'm sure you'll find something for yourself in this video. I know a lot of us here are trying to practice yoga consistently or even every day, and I know it can be quite intensive to go to yoga studio all the time, and it can be also quite costly to practice live with a teacher. YouTube is a great space and great way to practice every day and have the confidence of teacher leading you and having a convenience and affordability of that option. I've been practicing yoga for 3 years on my own at home, and trust me when I say that I've been going through a lot of yoga YouTube teachers. So those are the cream, the best ones that I personally consistently practice with, and every time I found each of those teachers, I was so happy to dive into their channels and just explore yoga through their individual teaching styles. So I am really excited for you because I'm sure you're gonna find something for yourself here. None of them are sponsoring me, so this is all just my experience and honest opinion. Just a disclaimer, those are mostly teachers for your physical practice, and as we all know, yoga is not just physical practice. By the way, there's also part 1 to this video. This is a part 2. There's a part 1 if you want to see more teachers. I'm so happy I finally collected enough to make a second part a year later. Cool, let's get into it. So the first one is Tana Yoga. She's quite big on YouTube, so I'm surprised I've never really done her flows before, but I've just found her on the search. She is great, she has amazing flows. I know she has also a Pilates accent on her channel, if you're interested in that. She mostly has shorter flows, so if you want a nice packed flow that supports your practice, this is a great channel to go to because I think majority of the flows are like 30-20 minutes, and I think this was a great channel for those days where you want to have a shorter flow. She was a great helper to my consistency, and I really like her guidance. She's really good with her cueing, and I genuinely enjoy her teaching style, so highly recommend. Okay, the next one is Yoga with Issy. And I think this was my discovery of the year-ish. I love Yoga with Issy. I feel like she's so under the radar of like mainstream yoga teachers. She's amazing. She doesn't have that many videos on her channel. She has a solid library, I would say, and I practice with most of those videos. However, she has a great Patreon, which is a paid platform, and I think it's super worth it if you really enjoy her teaching style. I really love how strong her flows are, how functional they are. She really concentrates on making the movement functional and useful for you in day-to-day life, and I think she's a very knowledgeable teacher. And I really love how she has an accent for calisthenics, because this is something that I'm personally interested in, so I love how she implements this kind of vibe into her flows. And yeah, I just really enjoy her flows. I think she's very creative, and I think she is very knowledgeable, so I get a lot of insight on the movement itself and why we're doing it. So I really like doing those specialized flows for back bands or hip openers. I also really like that she's implementing stamina training into her flows. I feel like this is something that I personally would not do on my own because it's hard, so I really love that I can do that with her. Highly recommend this channel. She's an amazing teacher, and I can't wait to see her upload more videos because her classes are great. Her Patreon is great. I know it's a paid option, but in case you're interested, amazing. Thank me later and let them know where you're coming from. The next one is the one that I already mentioned in my vlogs because I was so excited to find her channel, and it's Flow with Georgina, and she's amazing. She's so good. Her flows are definitely good if you are more advanced in your practice, and I feel like this is the space where she gives you that advanced flows because she's quite an advanced practitioner, and I feel like there's not as much on YouTube for pushing yourself to that level or seeing what it's like. So I really love that she is trying to translate her personal practice, which is very unique, I feel like, and she has a lot of content on scoliosis, which I also really enjoy because I feel like she's a very inspiring example of how to align your spine with yoga, and I recently discovered I also have scoliosis, apparently crazy. But this is cool that she has this kind of accent on her channel. She's very creative. She has different kind of styles of classes. I feel like she's so experienced and so creative, where it's just coming out of her and you just get to flow with her, and I feel like that's a really cool and unique experience. Her channel is also very I feel like underrated. It's so small for the quality that she provides on the channel and the consistency that she posts with. I actually found her on Instagram, which I think a lot of people know her through because of her aesthetic videos there. I love how cute her voice is. I know it sounds shallow, but if you do flows, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes if you're gonna do hard things with a teacher or just such personal practice, you want to be okay with their voice, and that's just, I think a lot of us notice that. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Let me know in the comments. She dresses really fun too. Style inspo for sure. Yeah, I'm getting off topic. Next one is Charli Flows. No, Charli Follows. Very different. It's different. I love that. Actually, I discovered her quite recently. My friend sent her channel to me and I was like, how have I never practiced with her? Her channel's pretty huge and her library is huge as well. There's so many flows. She uploads pretty consistently and she has so many themes for the flows, different lengths, and I feel like this is the most variety and the most kind of value on YouTube that I've seen, to be honest, probably after Boho Beautiful. Like consistent value, I would say. Like there's other channels that have a lot of videos, but I feel like she has very strong library. I'm sure you can practice with her for a long time just on YouTube. And I feel like this is unique because I feel like a lot of YouTube yoga teachers want you to go on their paid platforms, but I feel like what's cool about Charli is that she concentrates on creating that practice at home through YouTube. I really respect that, and I feel like she is definitely giving so many options to so many people, and I am so happy I found her really recently. Actually, I am practicing with her every other day and her flows are great. She's a really strong teacher. I love her cues. She's very inspiring. All of those teachers, they kind of have different levels of yogicness to them, if you will. So like most of these channels kind of have more physical accent. What I love about Charli is that she has that kind of connection, spiritual undertone to her flows, which I really enjoy, where she kind of connects you to your being, and this is something that pretty much the point for me personally in my practice. So seeing the teacher that recognizes it and reminds you of that is something that I don't often find. So I really appreciate that about this channel, that it's not just physical. If this is something that you value in your practice as well, I would definitely recommend Charli. I know she also has guided meditations, which is awesome. But to be completely honest, I feel like it's hard to find a person who won't find anything for themselves on her channel because she has such a rich library. Yeah, definitely check her out. I mean, to be honest, I'm sure a lot of people knew about her channel. Somehow I just missed it because it's quite big. And if you've never discovered her too, have fun. I am very excited for you because the last channel is Bharti Yoga. Bharti Yoga. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Probably not, but it is an amazing channel with lots of value. I would say I did not use this channel much for my physical practice, even though they have lots of resources for physical practice. I've been mostly using it for pranayama and meditation practice, which I feel like is really amazing to have a channel you can trust with that. She has really awesome pranayama challenges and meditations, and I feel like it's important to remember that there's space to expand your practice just from the physical practice. And I love how this channel is very wholesome in that way, where it not just explains you how to do it and does it with you once in a while. She has whole challenges meant to help you with meditation and pranayama and cultivation of the practice in general. So I really respect this channel. I think this is a great one to add on top of your physical practice, and they also have great physical practice videos that I'm sure a lot of you can also enjoy. If you've been looking for something more traditional, this is a perfect channel for you, and enjoy exploring it because there's also a very great rich library that I've been really enjoying exploring. And bonus teacher number 6, it's always your teacher, the one that you find, the one that you can practice in person with or via Zoom, the one that sees you, the one that can guide you with your personal practice. And I feel like this is also, of course, an amazing way to inspire yourself and to add value to your practice. So many amazing ones out there, and yeah, definitely one of the best ones. I'm so happy I finally collected enough to share with you. I feel like that's something that I'm always on the lookout for. I love seeing hard workers on YouTube, especially when it comes to YouTube yoga teachers. I feel like it's hard work. I love that there's so many people who just put so much beautiful value out there and effort and continuous creativity. I really admire that, and I see you. Last time you guys left so many great channels under my video, so I'm excited to see if you found any more new channels that you've been enjoying. I'm excited to go through them as well, and thank you so much for your continued support, and let me know if you are going to be practicing with any of those channels, and also tell them where you're coming from, of course. Have fun, I'm very excited for you, and can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye bye.